Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to FSP Racing Friday Night Winston Cup Series from Atlanta 1997. I'm your host, Sean Reap, once again with my partner, Milt Minter Jr., joining me live in sound and vision from Fresno, California. How you doing, Milty?
Yeehaw! Another great season, and we're ready to get it on here. Packed field, guys excited, getting ready to get it on and then go into the Christmas break here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a great season of racing. Points battle here in Winston Cup's been well decided for a while, but we've still got a race to decide here tonight at the big, fast, original configuration of Atlanta, the 1 mile true oval. And I see Ken Shea, not just a short track specialist anymore, sitting there, P1 in the 91.
Yeah, and definitely, yeah, exactly. He is not. When he shows up, he's ready for bear, and that's it. No reaching wood, isn't it good?
Sorry, I was having window resizing issues there. Jeff Hale, also a speedway specialist there. On the outside row, your champion, Matt Watkins, Ken Hansen, Dave Ellens. Nice qualifying effort there for the 115. Brian Lovell, and Dave Jandry, Jason Dilfer, Chris Beckman, good to see him back, and Derby Don McCortson in the 49 car, making a rare Friday night start from one of our Canadian drivers here.
And the 5-time ass winner All-Star Shootout, which broke my record of 4 All-Star Shootout wins. One of the great drivers in the history of FSB has decided to show up tonight, definitely for sure.
Yeah, that's your Pro Cup Series admin, and he can wheel it, and he decided to come on out.
Roll, dude.
He can roll. So yeah, it's a stacked field as always here on a Friday night, and it's a speedway but with super speedway tendencies. And
look at that point.
Whoops, I wasn't live there.
Matt Watkins has got, he's got this. Pretty much locked in.
Yeah, he's been locked in for a couple of races now. In fact, he even missed one race, and he still has it locked in.
And he's still 30 points ahead. So if there's not 30 cars in this race, so it's going to be close. But
Well,
you
minimum
got
points is
Castle and
5, so
Christopherson here, 13 points different, minus 30 for Rick, and the Highwayman is 43 points back. Dolpher in fourth, 57. He needs something to happen to those guys. And then Matt Ace was a great, I'm not going to say rookie season because obviously he's a great driver.
I think it was maybe his second or third season here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he was new to the league in 2021, but
yes, to move forward. So there is some point implications there. Run through P6, Ryan Johnson minus 66. He's pretty close to Matt. So, and then Dan Jones minus 70 and Dave Owens minus 73. Dominic minus 81. Weber minus 82.
yeah, I think most people are. Oh, good to see Bill Farmer back out there in the 06. That's our series sponsor, Farmer Brothers Contracting, putting up the hardware these guys are racing for. There's Lamb. Brian Lamb checking in the chat and looking good there in his Republic of California number 09 car. What is that? Is that a what's that grill? Is that a Buick? Oldsmobile? I guess that's the Olds grill. Yeah, looking good out there. There's Adam Samana. Cool. I don't think we've seen him take this version of the 6 car to the track on a Friday yet. In his Wolfpack Gray.
Republic of California.
There's a big cactus, Steve Weber. Getting some pit practice in. Going back to Cali. So we got to put the jinx on someone one last time here to send out the year, you know, with a meh. So I don't know who you got, Melty.
Christy Jurek, another fan of the 63 of Jason Dolfer. So why not the 63 of Jason Dolfer to win this race?
There you go, Milty's jinxing.
That's my pick.
Jam and J. Jinxing Jam and J.
And he's looking at trying to get a top 5 in points here, which would be epic with these tough, hard those drivers here.
Yeah. Man, this track is so hard to pass at. You gotta keep the momentum up. Gotta take the opportunities when they arise. Sometimes that means being bold on cold tires, because once they wear in, everybody's stuck in pretty much in line sometimes. So that plays into Jeff Hale's favor. He's probably the best driver on cold tires I've ever seen, and he's starting on the outside front row. He's gonna have good pit position all night long. I think the 29's in a good spot to take this one to close out the year.
There you go. Rick Johnson, back with the old configuration, was great at saving tires. I still think if we get some green flag runs, which we should, tire wear is going to be an issue here, and track position, and also managing those tires.
Now, before we... Oh, a sec. We got Tom Jackson out there, and there's Mr. Softy Thunderbird.
I have a quick announcement about the starting grid there, Sean.
Yes, sir.
I just want to break in real quick and say that the number 16 of John DiMatteo, I didn't know if I had that right, DiMatteo, he dropped right during Q there. He was able to get a lap in, but he was not able to reconnect. It would said racer server is full. Of course, we don't know what's going on, so he would probably...
He's listening to 88, 16th spot. I see what you're saying. Why is all the weird stuff happening to John? That's so weird.
Yeah, I think it might be his install. Anyway, just wanted to give
that
official announcement. Love you guys. Love your broadcast. Thanks for doing this as always. Have a great
And
great
well,
broadcast.
actually, it's perfect timing there, Sam, because I was just about to to show Milty what should be coming in the mail on Monday. This is courtesy of Sam, Dan Jones, and everybody at the league in commemoration of broadcast number 150, which, as Sam figured out, was a couple weeks ago. And if you look at the Skype screen, Milty, you should have one of these arriving on Monday. And it's this microphone, crystal microphone looking thing here.
Oh my gosh!
With this is an appreciation of 150
Wow,
Cup
that's
Series
awesome.
broadcast races. Sean Reap and Milt Minter Jr. from FSB Racing. So we appreciate that, guys. That's really cool. That's going on the shelf with all the others. Love it. And it's been a heck of a fun ride so far, guys. And looking forward to more. Looking forward to 150 more, right?
I
Absolutely. Without FSB racing, I'd be nothing.
and this league would be nothing without you guys. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for what you do. Have a great broadcast, and it's so well.
Awesome.
All right, thank you,
guys.
Sammy.
Thank you.
And thank you, Milt.
I never thought when I started playing this little game, and I don't like calling it a game. I like calling it professional sim racing, and that's where this league is. But the fellowship, the friendship, and the life lessons I learned through playing this little game has changed my life from where I was before I started.
Start your engine.
It's a joy to be a part of it and to be a part of the fellowship and friendship. Long time.
Absolutely.
Friendships.
And we mentioned Derby making the rare Friday start.
My buddy Jim Ray, Ken Soska, all you guys. Guy Petra who's running tonight off the couch, trying to get his wheels and straightened up just to be a part of it tonight as we get ready to roll out. And now it's time for business. But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Jim Ray, everybody.
That's awesome.
In the chat there. And check out Derby
That's
Don.
the best trophy I ever got.
There's a reason we call Derby Don Derby. It's because he's an actual Derby driver, and you can see that crazy paint scheme he's got on there, the Demolition Derby looking car. Pre-junked.
I call that the rust bucket, bro.
Oh, I should show you the real rust bucket, the one I did for Jeff Habbock in the GN69 mod. That one's fun. All right, well, we got the pace car about to duck off here. We got 132 laps. And it goes green now with Ken Soska on the pole. Yeah, Ken Shea, not Soska. I saw Soska in the chat and got the wrong Ken. Soska on the brain.
Bumblebee, Matt Watkins, nothing to lose. And he missed a race. And you know what the 15's going to do? He's going to go.
Well, he had us covered on Tuesday in the chicken run.
Well,
Speaking of Jeff Habbock,
we have to talk about the greatness of this guy, Matt Watkins. I mean, you cannot deny. What is this going to be? The 8th championship?
Something crazy like that, and just in this series.
Him and Rick Johnson, the two winningest drivers in this league, and
now, Rick Johnson just locked down another Pro Cup on Monday. Lost track of how many that is.
I'm not surprised. Look, they're the bar. They're the standard. And yet again, they're not racing against idle prospects. These guys are pros, and what we always talk about at the start of these races is get in line and run and figure it out later, and that's what these pros are doing.
Oh, with the 101 of Jeff Habbock around in the middle of 3 and 4. Looks like a solo spin. Lock it down, Jeff. Lock it down. Oh, a little secondary contact there. I think that was DJ Sorrentino and Slim Jim Gately. And we have caution on the speedway.
Howdy, boys.
Hey, it's Double O Dan.
Wow. Secondary accident. Jim's just abiding his time.
Yeah, I saw that late hit there. Well, I went and jinxed Jeff because I was just about to talk to him, and I had camera 2 trained on him, waiting for Milty to give me a spot there. And, and as I was watching him, right as I turned to him, it started. So let's get a look here what happened. So here he is racing with Ryan Johnson, and then
Yeah, he got loose there.
And then as Dan mentioned, Slim just got through it, but right underneath him there was DJ Sorrentino, who had managed to drive under it, but didn't see Slim up there, or couldn't hold it getting by.
Yeah, Slim and I hit the brakes pretty hard to miss that, and unfortunate for Slim.
In car with DJ here.
Yeah, we'll see what DJ saw coming through here. So he does a good job blowing it up, but then he was afraid he was going to hit that pit wall, and yeah, you can't even see
I think
Slim up there.
Hit the rear there, or what?
That was where he came up across Slim's nose. You just don't
Yeah.
see it because you don't have the rearview mirror in that replay camera. You have it when you're driving that view, but you use the in car
Well,
and
at
you
this
can
speed,
you see on the mirror.
You got one move.
Yeah.
You see, boom, hello.
And then you're, changing the drawers there.
I missed that end of the pit wall by probably a foot.
Yeah, you were really close. That would have been lights out for you too if you caught that thing.
Dead.
Every
Looks like we
race
got some
is
takers.
different. Oh, definitely.
Got some takers on pit road. Most staying out, it seems. Did Slim retire from that?
I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
It appears so. I can't find him.
Oh
no, he's still there. He's there.
He's still there. Jeff Habbick's the only one that retired.
10-4. Yeah, I saw he retired on the spot.
Good to see Guy Petra.
Gooey.
Yeah, got a picture of my talking about teammate there. Definitely last minute show here. He's a pro though. He's gonna ride and try to figure it out. It would be like if all of a sudden I decided to show up. Definitely not easy. These guys are wired tight and gotta bring your lunch. So
There is the aforementioned Guy Petra in the Shelby Mustang. Thunderbird.
Guy's a heck of a racer, and he learns quickly. And Slim Jim's still running, so back in P22 there, we'll have to see what kind of a car he has left.
Well, we got the lights off on the FSB pace car.
I'm showing 29 laps to go on the tank. On 2 cans.
That's about right. You get about 30 to 34, depending on throttle usage around this track under normal conditions.
126 laps to go. We got some time here.
Yeah,
absolutely. No reason to be in a hurry.
Is definitely employing that. I'm going to stay out of the melee and let this settle down approach.
Now, Slim's got to hope is he doesn't have severe front end damage. or side damage, because that can make the car just tighter and miserable to drive as the night wears on.
That ace back in B21 here with Johnny Five Fingers in front of him. Matt definitely wants to move up here and try to improve his points. He's got a chance, you know, a top 5 or even the top 3 here and a trophy. This guy's a racer for trophies, right? First, second, and third gets a trophy.
No, not anymore.
It's just first?
Just first these days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was back when we had like the year-long seasons. But we're back to green here once again.
They're
Ken
still
Shea
racing
out front.
For, you know, pride and podium. It sits back there with the 007. No time to die, Mr. Bond. And he's
Jerry F.
working him here.
Jerry says that's enough.
Letting him go.
Jerry says that's enough airtime for Guy. And Jeff Hale's looking for to manufacture a run here on the 91. You see, backed it up, went up the hill, and drove it down. He's got the momentum. Does he take a look? No, he's just going to tuck it right back in because he doesn't have the help tucked in with him.
You do not want that 29 dude behind you. I tell you from experience. That guy is on the go, and last, you know, he's back to true form. Back injury, in traction, not able to even sim race. Looks like he's back to full boat right now.
Well, that was a couple years ago.
Well, that stuff takes time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he just traveled a bit this season, so he didn't run any full series for points, but he's been strong, the ones he shows up for, and Ken's just going to move up and let him go.
Wow, and the 91 goes way high.
Yeah, a little too high for my taste. A little too high for my taste. He almost got himself up into the marbles there. Dave Allen's taking a peek now, decides to drop in.
No man's land.
There we got the Tide Ride up front. The Kogoat.
This is a track he really likes.
I know, Atlanta, Bill Elliott colors.
Let's go.
And Jeff Hale is washing up way high off the corner. And still doesn't give Matt Watkins a run.
Mike Mallon battling with another points.
Meanwhile, we got this 3-wide battle back here.
You know, second in the points is the one for Rick Castle.
Got Big Cactus pulling D-Rocket with him, trying to get around the 06 here. Good to see Bill Farmer making a start there in the Metal Militia Oldsmobile.
Fighting for the top 10 there. Tom Jackson on a very difficult track. We've seen the evolution of Tom get better and better, and fighting for a top 10 in this league after a couple years from just watching the broadcasts and on the track. Whoa, big move there for Winston. Derby Dawn is definitely, he's more than off the couch.
Meanwhile, I got Matt Watkins making a move to take the lead there from Jeff Hale. Gonna bring Ken Shea and possibly Dave Ellens along with him. Ooh, the 9 car way up the track.
Of the beer can, Ken Hansen. And He'll
Yo.
lose multiple spots. Here come
All
the full
aboard.
stop. Kirby Dawn, you know, you can see his car has got some damage already before he even started the race, so he's not worried about it.
That's
But
not
great
damage. That's
wheels on
no,
that
no, no,
car,
no. That's
but
not damage. That's adjustments. That's his idea of an adjustment.
videos of them dragging him out of the Derby car.
Well, we got Slim in the booth here.
And his family wondered if he was okay. I don't know how much you can take. They're definitely in the mix.
Slim, did you
Winston
retire?
The 0043 of Brian Lovell.
Not sure Milt heard me.
Now, the 115 gets high there. If these guys are missing these spots, they're getting freight train.
All right, Milt. We got Slim.
My mom's calling.
Okay.
She's gonna have to wait. I just talked to her like an hour ago.
So Slim Jim Gately has, I guess, retired the car there. Front end damage is a little too much to overcome, Slim.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah, it looked like you guys just couldn't see each other getting around that wreck. You took the high line around, he took the low line. When he came up to miss the wall, you guys just hooked.
I wasn't sure what happened. I thought I was in the clear, and next thing you know, I'm hitting the wall. I'm like, geez.
Yeah, you were both in each other's blind spot as you drove around that. And just came together. Tough break there. I was hoping maybe it wasn't too bad that you'd be able to stick at least in the pocket.
Well, that's what I was hoping for too, but I was just slowly losing it back there, about maybe a half second a lap, and I didn't have anything capable of winning anymore, so nothing to gain here. So
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, from what I understand, you were planning to make a run of it next season, though. I heard a little birdie tell me some rumor.
Birdie told you right.
So we are looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to it. I was pretty pumped about tonight. I was really hoping to make it more or a little longer than I did, but
well, yeah, aren't we always hoping to go a little longer than that? But stuff happens.
That's racing for you.
Well,
yeah,
it was great to finally, to see you get that great championship there, and of course you had nothing to prove before that, but get to see the culmination of that and how happy your family was, and now it's just gravy for you, just having fun and racing when you want.
Yeah,
and you always got a chance to win, just not tonight.
Yeah, definitely not tonight. Yeah, that was probably the highlight of my. I guess I've been doing this over 20 years now, except for the years that I set out. But yeah, that was a highlight of all that. That was pretty cool.
Well, we got some Dyson back here around Bill Farmer. Looks like Johnny Doucette, last night's truck race winner with that 2-tire call at Homestead, is making the move and will complete the pass here off 2. Maybe. Yep, slides in there. That's going to move him up into the... I lost it because it scrolled by. I think it was about 14th.
Bunch of old FSP guys.
17th.
And Doggy Bob teammates running later tonight, watching the broadcast before they got to run the 24-hour race. Jared Ford-Kolb, great admin and great member league, and Ken Soska, and throwing their 2 cents in there. Of course, they're begging on Guy Pitre, So, that's great stuff.
Slim, what's up with your teammate strategy here? Mark DeSenza is about 4 seconds back of the lead here in the second or third pack. Do you just start from the back and lose touch with the draft there?
Well, if you know Mark as well as I do, he sucks here. That's what he says.
So, please.
I don't know. He says that everywhere he says that, he wins. So I don't know who you jinxed tonight, but
wasn't him.
Who did you guys jinx tonight?
Milty jinxed. Who'd you end up jinxing there, Milty? You got the.
I got the 63.
You got 63 Jason Dolfer. Yeah, I jinxed Hale.
Yeah, well, y'all picked some good ones there. Jeff
Yeah,
told
Jam
me
and
before the
J's.
race that this was his tonight.
Nice. Yeah, Mark DeSenza. I can't think of a single track he sucks on except maybe Pit Road.
What kills Mark here is tire wear. He can't seem to figure out how to get his tire wear better, and that's
Well,
what.
he's a bulldog, man. I mean, he's just always been a hard charger.
Which is funny because some of the tracks I think of him being tough on are like Phoenix and Rockingham and Dover. Those are places that kill tires.
Yeah, but that's a driver's track. This is a whole different ball game running this track.
Well, see, that's the thing though. Is it's still a driver's track. You just got to be able to balance that tire saving versus keeping with the draft, keeping the speed up. Hey, Dan Irvine checking in the chat. I haven't heard from you in a while. Good to see you, Dan.
Well,
Yeah.
what Slim's talking about is a driver's track is drive as fast as you can every lap. And you let it,
Oh yeah, it's the ones. Yeah.
It takes a little more finesse at these bigger tracks to
Absolutely.
a tire wear place like this.
That's what he means by a driver's track.
Yeah. It's a technical track. Yeah,
I've tried to give him some pointers. I mean, it's mostly about the throttle here. Of course, I guess it would be everywhere, but here with this setup, if you've got somebody running behind you, you have to really be careful staying in the throttle full time, right in, all the way through the turn. So I just kind of told him to stay a couple percent off the throttle and just kind of work it a little bit as you're going through the turn.
Well, I've done training with you before, and you've told me the same thing, and it's easier said than done.
I'd say also in the next.
What you're saying is exactly right. Execute that on the track that's what makes you a great driver.
Yeah, the way I try to describe it to my team is float. You got to float at a track like this.
That's a good way to describe it. That's very good.
Yeah, you float the car into the corner. Yep.
I might use your terminology. Is it okay if I use that?
It's not patented.
Yeah, I understand it, so that's all that matters, I guess. These guys are still nose to tail through this field. Green flag racing.
Yeah, we're gonna see pit stops soon. Pit stops, I say, in the next 5 to 6 laps.
Here comes Rick Johnson on the street of Gulfer trying to get into the top 15 here.
Yeah, the counterpunch to the float tracks, Slam. The antithesis to the floater tracks would be like Bristol. That's a mosh track. As a mosh pit on wheels. That's the exact opposite approach.
Rick Castle that car seems to be real tight, and he seems to be battling and losing spots.
Yeah, we're getting at the end of the tire life here. The cars that stayed out might have yellow right side tires by now, especially if they've been pushing the middle of the corner like we were just talking about here instead of floating it. And it's paying. Oh wow, that was close. That was so close between the 52 and the 124 right there down the backstretch. We got someone on pit road. Looks like that might be DJ Sorrentino. He is retiring.
Derby Dawn hanging on to that lead pack. This lead pack is showing excellence here.
And Rick Castle falling backwards. Yeah, get that scanner up. And we got 29 pitting. Tom Jackson, the 87 car pitting.
Gosh, since I don't have RLM, it's harder for me to. I kind of have to follow.
Yeah, that shouldn't be set by RLM. I don't understand why that's causing a difference, but we'll get you sorted out. Yeah, so there is 29, the Tide ride down pit road all by himself. That is a lonely ride. Now he's got to be concerned if these guys start wrecking while he's here in the pits. That could get him trapped down a lap. Here comes the 15. Here comes the 41. Here comes the 91. Here comes
the 15.
Here comes the 043. This is what Hale wants to see.
What does Matt Watkins do? He don't know anything else but to push the limit.
Absolutely.
Wow. He gains like 4 car lengths there if he did not get a pit road. speed limit.
Just like the Eagles, he's got to take it to the limit one more time. Dave Jandry cycles into the lead. Oh, Mark Senzo with a last second looked like pit entry there. There is your inherited leader, Dave Jandry, pitting now. We'll see who it cycles through. Shane Wisman. I thought I saw some black smoke of death on pit road. Not sure who that was from. Yeah, there is the 34, Shane Wisman. Bush Spear. I believe he is one of the cars that topped off on the last round. And I thought Rick Johnson was one of them too. And here comes the 34. 9 coming with them. 58 of Johnny Doucette and the 52. So those are 2 cars that definitely did top off on that first caution. They're out there. They've inherited the lead, and now they want the caution. For this strategy to play into their hand, they want the caution to fall right here, or maybe in the next couple laps. We didn't get to talk about much on the lead, and this is one of the harder tracks to pit at under green, too. Especially after those tires wear. You gotta drop it down off the banking onto the flat, on a curve, while braking. That end of pit wall, hooking around, looming. The pit speed doesn't start at the wall, it starts a little after, so you gotta pay attention to the lines, and all this time, paying attention to your speed, too. It's tricky. There's a lot of speed to be gained there, and there's a whole lot to be lost. You can throw the whole race away on pit road. So Jeff Hale has cycled out to 13th, having pitted from the lead. Matt Ace, currently shown second, will now take the lead as Johnny Doucette comes in for service. Matt Ace is on a different strategy here. I think he not only topped off, I think he's doing some extra saving. Slim, what do you think the maximum fuel run you could get around here is? Oh, here he comes.
Never even looked when we were racing.
Man, oh wow! I thought he was going to catch the wall. I'd say most 1.5 milers, you think 36 is the absolute limit, right?
Yeah, I was thinking more like 33 or 34, but yeah, you're probably right if you really finessed it a little bit.
Yeah, a standard run will get you about 30. A conservative run will get you 32, 34, and a concerted effort to save, I think I've seen go as far as 36 on 1.5 mile tracks. No, you're not going to do that leading. Not a chance in Hades.
Yeah, if you were leading, you're probably looking at what, 3 laps?
Yeah, probably 29 to 30, 31-ish.
Yep.
So trying to see where this all cycled out. A fantastic round of green flag pit stops. No major issues I could see. I haven't been able to watch the scanner. Didn't see if anybody got penalties. Matt Watkins has cycled out to the lead.
It is so cool to use
and
green
caution.
flag pit stops.
And
oh, man.
We had to say it.
I just had to say
Oh,
it.
watch out, guys. Watch out. Our in-race reporter, Dan Jones, gets some wall trying to miss it on the front stretch.
And the yellow is out. I'm sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. That's why I'm quiet here, trying to figure this stuff out here.
Well, it looks like 59 of Ryan Johnson broke a little loose.
Well, this changes everything, obviously.
Yeah, that was a chain reaction there. Backing it up again a little bit.
Yep, he broke loose, had to brake check it a little bit, and then it just kind of caused a little chaos behind him.
Yeah, so as you noted, the 59 Brothers Body and Paint brake check causes Brian Lovell in the 043 to back out of it and breaks him loose. And that collects the 91 of Ken Shea, and then here come these guys, the 3, the 00752, all checking up, smacking the wall, getting around them.
Yep, that hurt.
Oof, I was hoping it wasn't too hard there. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Yep, it wrinkled the right side pretty good. We'll go on board there and see just how Just
And
what
Matt
he can see.
Watkins gets hit into a stall by the 29 and gets hit by the 9 and still trying to get into a stall, and the 29 still trying to get in his stall. And he still hasn't got in there, and then
Oh, he's
now
in
they
now.
finally do. All three of those cars lose a huge amount of time. It changes everything.
Yeah, so here's what Dan sees coming around that corner. Nothing,
Gonna
nothing,
catch
nothing.
this
Smoke!
from- I'm sorry.
And blowing it up, and smacking the wall. Ugh.
That's just bizarre. That just shows you how quick things can go wrong in a race.
It sure does. Now let's go. Let's go.
Let's pick up Matt Watkins going down pit road.
Yeah,
here
we'll do that
and
next.
see the melee that happens there.
So let me just switch those pictures.
We all know Matt. Matt will know how to get himself back to the front. I don't think he has any damage.
All right, so here's the pit stop from the 15.
Okay, here we go. Watkins going into his stall. 29 has to go around him. And
Oh.
this is that, so they have contact.
Both of them are in an
Matt's
angle.
trying to back up, and he backs into
So is
the
29.
Couldn't have got much worse, could it?
Oh,
and
man.
29 still can't get his stall, so he loses time.
Now, we all
I
know
don't
how
know
that
if you can
feels,
get
though.
4 tires there.
Yeah, I'm
Every
watching.
one
Yep,
of us.
29. Yep, 29 got 4.
Every one of us knows how that feels.
Oh, been
heck
there,
yeah.
done that, bought the t-shirt.
You know, one of the greatest things I've ever heard, I've been playing this sim, was one time that happened with me and Rick Johnson. Spun me all the way around backwards, and I just punched it and did a complete 360 and landed right in my stall. And he was, his car was behind me in his stall. And afterwards, he goes, "That's the greatest thing I've ever seen in sim racing."
That is pretty cool.
I couldn't have done that. If I had 100 times, I probably could have done it once, but I did it that one time. Crazy. You can't write this stuff up here, you know? I mean, it's... Now, what do we got?
There was one time in, this was in NASCAR 4, I spun on the front stretch of the standard Atlanta, or the modern Atlanta, the dogleg. Spun, came to a stop in my pit stall after spinning. So it was not, by any means of the imagination, a safe pit entry. They serviced the car. I didn't even intend to stop there. It's just literally where I came to a stop. They serviced the car. They let me go. I got no penalty.
Wow.
I was like, what? Couldn't do that again a million times if you tried either.
Absolutely.
Everyone was like, how did you beat us by like 3/4 of a lap? Fortunately, it wasn't an official race. It was a practice session race. But it was like, yeah, well, here's what happened, guys. And then we tried to replicate it again. We started another session up and tried to do it again. Wouldn't happen.
As a driver right now, got some brakes here.
We got some guys on the move here. Got Chris Beckman coming out of that cycle there in P6. Matt Ace was a big winner there. All that hadn't cycled out yet, so he ended up coming out 4th. Yeah, the guys that pitted last in that group.
The Punisher. Jason Dolfer in the lead. How about that?
How about that?
Tony Five Fingers in second and Mike Mellon in third.
Well, enjoy it while they can. Because we all know the 15s, but he'll be back up there.
The field kind of split there on that start. Looks like maybe the 41 got a slow start. Or maybe
06 was just a lineup on the inside.
You know, as a driver,
oh, we got to wreck him 3 and 4.
We had a blink there with the 24 car.
Cautions breed cautions.
But now you got track position here, Slim. And caution is out.
Track position is crucial here, but it's not everything.
You got the 124 there on the high
What
line
do
there
you
in
do
front
now,
of the
drivers?
06.
Come on. What do we do now? We got to stay out, right? You know, obviously.
Well, if I'm in the back, I'm gonna probably go in and top off and get some fresh tires. Just why not? Now,
Absolutely, yeah.
if I'm Matt Watkins, I mean he's like middle of the pack. I'd probably just wait and see what the guys in front of me did, but I'd probably stay out at that point.
Okay, so we're going to do the math here. 132 of 46 of 132. That's going to be, wow, I don't know if I can think that fast.
Not even close to halfway. How about that?
Well, when you're talking about runs, you're still going to have 2 more pit stops.
Minimum. But yeah, it'd be like, yep.
So if your teammates, you're working on something, might want to split this up, but the last race of the year, everybody's going for broke here.
Well, anymore,
The 19 of Matt Ace in P4 here. Got a chance to get something here, but the guys he's racing for points are also right around him here. Dolfer, him and Dolfer, go back and look at the points again because I already forgot. Look at that. While
You would call the Matt Mallon up there
all
in
we
the
got to do
24
is
car.
be racing online and click. This is stuff for dummies like me, you know. I'm a driver, not a magician. I scroll down and I look at Winston Cup broadcast series. And Dulfer is in P4 and Matt Ace is in P5. They're separated by 6 points. 5 points. So at this point, Dulfer's got 7 points. Matt Ace has 62. That's 5 points. In the top 5 in the points, which just means something to you guys. Christopherson in 43 points behind. So they got a ways to catch this dude, but Castle in P2 for points. Washington's kind of bitch, but
Hey, we got Jordan.
Still racing for spots here.
Jordan McGregor checking in the chat there, the Hobo Racing champion.
What's going on, Jordan?
My Donkey Bob teammate, what's up,
Yeah, I tuned in just in time to catch him win that championship during our off week there in that Phoenix championship race there at Hobo. Good job, Jordan.
Congratulations there, Jordan.
Dude can roll. Anytime he decides to run with us at Donkey Bob, privilege to have him, and he always runs well.
I miss beating him.
Most people do.
He's only got so much time. He's got babies and life, but he'll get around to you, Slim.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
Obviously, talk about Jordan. We know he's done real racing, and he's doing some of that now. Committing himself to some real short track racing, and so his life is obviously real racing versus sim racing. But he ain't gone.
You know who his brother is, don't you, Mill?
No.
Connor.
He never talked
Connor.
My guy.
No.
What are
you win.
doing?
All right. Pace car is ducking off. We're about to roll here back to green on lap 50.
Man, 18 years doing this. 150 broadcasts. For me, wow,
Incredible.
It's a privilege and a joy, and let's get it on here. We got a race to watch here. You guys are gonna put
Riding
on
on
a
board
show
with
right
Matt
here.
Watkins as he tries to gain some ground here on this restart.
A bad ace
Jason
wants to
Golfer
get
up front.
going. There's 4 wide down the back straight. Allen. Winston's really cagey right there. Allen's, starting to show some strength and control around this. And that's an opportunity for Matt Ace. Matt Ace looking at P5 right now. He wants to go forward. His best chance is to win this race. He can't make it though. Here comes the 51 of Dave January. He wants a piece of that. You guys are going at it. I think so. He's got that low line. Looks like that's working. Henry versus Ace on the outside. Ace is going to have to give that one up. Got to try to get back in front of the 59. Ryan Johnson really does.
Whoa, major warp there from
24 is
24.
working a little bit, though.
That was scary. And caution back in the air.
Getting past there. Was there a problem with the 63 and the caution is out? And he loses that position. I think Five Fingers is in the lead there as the caution comes out. Donnie Doucette. Energy Chevrolet there.
Oh, man. And there's the source of the caution. Get the medevac ready. Someone go cut Lamb out of that car. He just speared pit wall. Oh, that is brutal. Oh, Matt Ace having problems getting going.
Oh my God!
Here again under caution.
California boy of Brian Lamb.
Oh my goodness, brutal.
Did he GP the wall, Milt?
He GP'd the wall.
Sir.
Yeah.
We called that. Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Where's Gary when you need him, right?
Oh, Gary Parkhurst. We call it GP, and thank God this isn't real, folks, because Brian Lamb, he's not going to be hitting, Huntington Beach anytime soon there in California. Well, actually is, because it's not real, but
Yeah, that's probably going to leave a mark.
oh my gosh.
He's checking in the YouTube chat. How does radiator taste? I have to ask. Oh, that's a tough break there, Lamb.
That's
The
horrible.
California bear got hammered. Look at the bear. It's a half a bear. I think its legs got cut off right there.
Filet.
His hood. That was a fillet.
I guarantee
What do
you.
you do now, drivers? You gotta stop here. You gotta, right? You gotta refuel. Gotta get tires. Four
Why not?
tires, right?
Why not?
Well, that just demonstrated. Yeah, that'll buff right out. It says Rod Anderson. Yeah. That demonstrates why they don't design tracks that way anymore, or if they do, why there's
gosh.
barrels on the end of them. That is
I wish
just
I could
vicious.
see the chat at the same time I'm looking at this. I have to work on that in this season.
You could always just use your phone or something.
Yeah, that's why, I keep you around, because you're smart.
I push
fellas.
buttons good.
I'm going to let you guys
I'd like
have-
to, have smart guys around me,
Well, Slim, it's been a pleasure as always having you visit us, and
You're not
look
gonna
forward.
hang around, dude, man.
You got things to do, man.
I got
What,
TV to go watch and fall asleep.
Hey, Slim,
when,
good racing and good seeing you again tonight.
when y'all
Yep.
FSB's equivalent of Elvis, you got places to be, man.
Love you, brother. See
Yep.
you next year, man.
All right. Hey, I'll see you guys next season, man.
All right, thanks,
All right.
Slim. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you in 42.
I appreciate it. Back at you.
Yep.
Yeah, Lamb says, I do like this track. Yeah, that's my worst nightmare every time we run here. How close that wall is. You saw how Dan almost nailed it, avoiding on the first caution. It's, I have, like, recurring nightmare scenarios of spearing that wall, just like you did, Lamb. It's just looming there, ready to grab you. We got some super speedway tracks like that, too, right, Dan? We got, like, Dragonet.
Yeah.
That's Dragonet and Banked Indy. The way we come out real low off the corner.
Looking at this.
Matt Watkins up to 4th.
That's
Because of course he is.
That 15 guy is a relentless dude, man. He don't show up to show up. He shows up to win.
Dan Jones, by the way,
leagues.
clinched yet another Super Speedway Series championship on Tuesday night.
And Sean's running for one Sunday night.
In the Piston Cup, yep.
Well, you're not just an announcer. You can roll.
He knows how to drive.
So in case you're listening, folks, and I do a lot of talking, like I know what I'm doing, but the guy on the other end of the microphone, he can roll.
Well, it's like in Days of Thunder, they say you got your kamikazes and your calculating types. And I'd say Milty's probably the kamikaze, and I'm the calculating one.
Yeah, that's why I had to get teammates like you, like Rick Johnson and Jim Ray and Ken Soska, to do the thinking for me.
Well, look who's up to P2 as well. You got Ryan Johnson, your series admin, as the pace car ducks off. He's sitting pretty P2 with Mike Mallon in the lead. Ken Hansen behind them, and the Coors Beer Can in third. A little wiggly there out of the 24. Might have some older tires starting in first gear.
Well, as usual, it's getting good, and it's going to get gooder as this goes on.
Whoa, hang on to it there, Dana. Yeah, Dan, you're off the ticker.
Leaders, multiple strategies. Let's get it on here. Five Fingers once the leader, now back to P12. How's this going to pan out? Big field, a lot of cautions. Great green flag run and pit stops. Will that stay that way? Rick Johnson really pushing on the 58.
Dan finds himself back to just one lap down here.
Rick Johnson was my teammate. I know when he wanted to go, he thinks he needs to go. Otherwise, now the 52 is pushing. There's a gaggle in front of him. Oh, and the 58 gets wide there. He's going to give up 2 spots. That's how it goes here. See it over and over again. Matt Ace in the planner's car. Trying to get a look on him. Can't get it done. Got to get back in line and work your line.
Hops Margison falling back in the pack there. Looks to be a little off the pace. We got 3 wide
I
with
don't think the 58
Shea.
feels like he's fast enough, and he's doing the sportsmanship thing there and letting everybody by there. Great racing by Johnny just there.
Yeah, I think he just got hung out on the high side, and he's just like, get me out of here. He was
But
tired
that's
of those
smart
3
and
wides.
bold. That's what you see here at FSB racing.
Because we're not quite to halfway yet, and it's just too early for risking the 3 wide.
Gotta be
Yeah.
Mark.
Still gonna have at least
Mark.
one stop here if this goes green all the way.
Whoa, Tom Jackson up, scrapes the wall, maybe a little bit, really close there. 87 really running well tonight, but gonna lose that corner, and now he's got the Wolves on him. Guy Petra from the rear with the gear starting to feel the car a little bit. In this battle a little bit. Obviously the pro is not going to try to affect anybody's race, but starting to feel like that Shelby Ford is feeling like he can do something here, so we'll see what happens. Nose to tail up through the grid.
Dan Jones hanging on to that 1 lap down spot.
Well, you see cars getting tight going into 1 and 3. And they push a little too hard, and then they get freight trained. And Brad Lovell just got freight trained by 3 or 4 cars there. And
Fortunately,
you
the
see that
damage.
over and over again. I don't know if it's the push from the car from behind. It's Steve Weber getting out of line there. Starting to see a trend of when the pressure comes, these guys are either overdriving it or they're not having front grip there, it looks like.
Jeff Hale on the move here. Finds himself.
Mike
Wow.
Allen in the oh,
What a save.
up, and he saves it.
What a save. They just got stacked up there behind the 24 and the low line. I don't think Ken realized that Jeff was right up against him and had to slow there.
Who's this guy in that POS 49 car? That's Derby Dawn. Dude can roll.
Yes, he can.
All of a sudden, hey, who's this guy? He's been around here a long time. He's driving anything that has a gas pedal. And the Canadian is definitely getting it on here and mixing. First time on Friday night for a long time, and these Friday night races are something different. Pro Cup is Pro Cup. Yeah, FSB. It's the ultimate level of championship, but Friday night is TV night, and something happens to those. I don't know, it happened to me. Only got a couple of them road course wins, but the lights are on, and let's get it on. Look at that gaggle with Derby Dawn mixed in there with Martin Souza and Jeff Hale. Between these 3 guys, they got 100 years of sim racing experience. And they're
Just
going
about.
at it. And everybody around them does too. Kidding me? Wow! Whoa. Crazy Canuck, it says on the front of that 49 car. You bet your bippy. Like, I've raced against that 49 guy a long time. When he's on it, and he looks like he's on it. He's trying to work the 115. Dave Owens got kind of shuffled back there earlier, but still a strong car. And and clean. Move forward here. But at the same time, Derby's taking a look at him, working him. Derby Dauntless course makes the pass.
Well, don't look now, but Rick Johnson is on the move and just moved himself up into 5th. Hey, Don R cheering on Derby Don.
Go time here.
Don R in the chat cheering on Jam and Jay, but he's gotta head out. Thanks for tuning in, Don.
Thank you. Winston in that 34 car has definitely been strong all night. And in that top 5, and he's working another strong car quietly, a beer can in the 9, but he's got trouble behind him. He's got Bush Beer and Landon Lakes behind him.
But Shane Wisman's quietly become, a real threat just about every track you go to these days. He's definitely stepped it up in the last couple seasons.
Pros that have run in other leagues and getting in and getting acclimated and getting comfortable. And
oh, 91 washes up the track and catches Rick Castle. Rick Castle saves it, but he scraped along the wall for a good while there. That's going to cost a lot of momentum for the 124 car.
All over the yin-yang of the 9. Feeling the pressure, yeah, but you know what? This guy made his first rodeo. You're not going to see the 9 car falter here. But does he have as good a car as the 34? I don't know. It has been racing since has been around.
I think this went green about lap 50.
There comes the 41. Down low, diving in there on the.
Yeah, he was loose.
Great pass. It's not a pass yet. Side by side.
This guy's teammate behind, Rick Johnson, the push.
Door. No contact. Guy's duking it. Still duking it. He wants to see that. He won, Ken Hansen.
Rick Johnson wants to get by now, and looks like he'll get the line going into 3 and 4.
Rear with the gear weakness. For 15 years from this guy.
Ooh, teammates Stolfer and Doucette make contact there off 4.
If there's not one go, the 15, then there's that 52 guy, and it's what both of them are right there nipping. Dude, I gotta get a beer for this, or maybe like 5 of them. We gotta have pit stops coming here soon.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I think we're about. There we go. Ryan Johnson pitting this lap.
I'll be right back.
There's Ryan Johnson down pit road to get service. We got Dave Ellens with him. Going forward, Mike Mallon with him. No surprise, those cars had all stayed out before the previous caution. That puts it about where I thought. I think they restarted about lap 50. And this would be 28 laps later, and if they had a few laps of fuel used before that, that makes perfect sense. You see the 59 is down and away, but he's going to be probably a lap down here. Very slippery on that apron coming out here in low gear, cold tires. Most treacherous part. It's treacherous getting in, treacherous getting out. Looks like maybe he won't lose a full lap, but if he stays out there by himself for a while, he sure will. Meanwhile, we got the 9 down pit road, along with the 83 of Steve Weber. Uh, 87 Tom Jackson. Someone else coming down here. I think that's Mike Mallon passing through again, possibly for a penalty. Yeah, that must be a penalty on the 24 car, because that's the second time down pit road. Nine car down away, along with the 83. There's Hansen and Weber. Looks like Matt Watkins. Matt Watkins is slowing, and he'll be coming down pit road next. This gets us into a window of, yeah, about 25 and 25. Am I doing that right? Yeah, so it's about 50 laps to the finish. So cars can go about 25, 26, short it just slightly, and go from there. I mean, it's a bold play because the draft is so important here, and it looks like Matt's going to be all by himself. As you see,
one more time, definitely.
yeah, there's no question there's going to be one more stop. It just comes down to what lap you want to make it on. And it looks like Matt Watkins is aiming for splitting that run exactly in half, where I believe the teammates there, the Highline teammates, are the 52 of Rick Johnson and the 41 of Chris Beckman, are planning to run this tank dry and possibly go for a 2-tire stop on the final.
Rick Johnson and
Well, that was a cluster of cars there.
never miss a beat. They're definitely thinking alternate strategy here.
59 and 15 are on fresh tires on the track right now, and they are cutting through some lap traffic. They want to get through that as cleanly as possible, gain as much time back as they can if these pit cycles cycle through under green. Looks like Chris Beckman.
Petra led by the 9 there. Solid run off the couch for Guy Petra, my teammate there.
Looks like Chris Beckman has already entered. Here comes 52, bringing the 51 of Dave Jandry with him. Hale's going to stay out. That's a big gaggle of cars there.
These are the money stops right here.
There's Beckman and McCourtson. Beckman and McCourtson exiting pit road just now. And this cycles the lead to Jeff Hale, but he's got to come in this time. He is a sitting duck if he doesn't do it. I'd be absolutely shocked if we don't see him slow off the corner.
You're losing too much time here.
And he stays out. Oh, this is not the play I would make in his position. He's had too many cars around him pit.
Well, he's hoping for somebody to make a mistake down pit road. That didn't happen. You got to box this lap.
Unless he is committed to a 2-tire strategy on the final stop, in which case you run out as much fuel as you can on this one. Here he comes, here he comes.
Yeah, you know as well as I do, those 2-tire strategies don't work well unless it's later in the run.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be this time, but let's see. This time, yeah, I still wouldn't like it for the next one.
Got to be where everybody else is on the verge, and it gives you an advantage. Otherwise, you see the lap degradation here.
And here comes the 19. 19 and 91 will be 2 of the last ones in. Jason Dulfer possibly inheriting the lead now.
That 19 car of Matt Ace. Is this guy for real or what? He is definitely the bomb there nicely into his stall. Little hiccup, but Stroker Race is stroking it tonight.
Looks like
buddy.
63 probably coming this time by. Woo! Cuts right in front of the 59.
Come on, man. Nice stop there.
So this is going to be your race for the lead, and the first car in was Ryan Johnson, and it looks like he might just inherit the lead out of all this when all is said and done.
With 19 and 91,
It looks like 91 will win the race off through the backstretch. And we'll see where these guys reblend.
These guys are locked up, and we got cars going by here. Have to see how this ends out.
Jason Dolfer still scored as your leader, but I think next time by, that should cycle to Rick Johnson, who has passed Ryan Johnson.
How about that? Look, Rick Johnson missed a lot of races this season, but when he showed back up, he showed what he do, like he do, and you know we've talked about Matt Watkins a lot because the last couple seasons, but lest we forget what this guy and that Red Bull can do.
So, if you want to know what that cost, the 19 and the 91 being the last cars to pit, as well as the 63. Let's see, this time by we should get updated scoring on the 63. And he is scored 14 seconds behind. So Jason Dolfer 14 seconds behind the lead, having stayed out as long as he did.
Right behind them. When these guys, these Highline guys, you know, Beckman's been mostly by himself this year, but as a former teammate of Rick Johnson, when he's in your ear on the radio, that's a whole different ball game as far as what information you get. I mean, it's just like, you know, no, just shut up and let me tell you what you need to do. And it makes it really easy. You know, Chris obviously is a lot smarter than I am, so probably more
I was gonna say,
team effort
Chris
there,
is no slouch there. He's a heck of a race strategist and a heck of a driver.
Exactly.
And they make a potent combination.
These guys are seriously showing what Highline can do.
Well, Ryan Johnson slides way up the track. He's stuck through it. Oh, pops hooks. Bill Farmer, that might or might not bring out the caution, depending on where Bill ends up. Caution's out. Caution on the speedway.
Out. And the 9 was a great stop, too. Gendry up there, the veteran. Watkins, I mean, these guys, is stuff cool or what? I think it's good or what?
Wow, this changes a lot of those strategies.
Yeah, numbers, okay. 95 and 132 here. Still can't make it.
Still can't make it, no. Meanwhile, we'll go find the source of this caution here.
What do you do now?
So here we go. Here's what happened when Pops and Bill Farmer were racing. Then Ryan Johnson just got a huge push up off the corner, which sent these guys 3 wide. And Pops just hooked the 06. I think Bill managed to not hit anything. Yeah, that's pretty lucky. He did not hit a thing. He just got to go get 4 fresh tires after that. Possibly some new underwear, and he should be good to go.
Great run for Bill off the couch, though. Or at least on Friday nights. Great
big
to see him back.
Big surprise to see everybody hit pit road here.
Well, he's paying for this stuff. So. The farmers, you know, Will is doing his thing, going to college and gonna make a great life for himself. He'll be back on the track. Guarantee that. Down pit road here, 29 slides in. Everybody slides in. Smooth as glass. Look at these guys. Rick Johnson out there in P1. Sideways to 15, trying to battle the 9. No. To 41. The 9 gets around the 41.
Yep,
How
so it's
about
going to be.
that? Ken Hansen with a great stop there. That Ford crew, how about that? Hansen is on one tonight, I'm telling you.
Looks like Mike Mallon in the 24 will probably be your lucky dog recipient.
Number 6 was.
Or 6 was? Okay. I guess he's already hit pit road then. Oh, I see. He's negative. Never mind. Yeah, he's not technically a lap down because he stayed out while everyone was pitting.
Yep.
So yeah, the 6 of Adam Simonek
Rick
is
Johnson
back on lead lap.
running up high right there. Getting there. He's talking to his teammate. I know this guy, calm. He don't say much, though. Rick Johnson is a man of few words, especially when it's race time. It's all business here.
All right, well, I'm going to take this opportunity to step aside for just a minute, and I'll be right back for the green.
So he's all business here. I mean, I had him in my ear for years, and it's like, hold
Sounds
on
like
a minute, don't talk. I need to. Okay, yeah.
they're
Mel,
clutching, so they don't have enough fuel.
This is what you need to do, Mel. I think I had a couple wins because of that. Gendry in that Jolt car, right back there. I mean, what can you say about the 51 car? Chris Gendry is just always there, always clean, and they're just fast. You know, what can he do? He sees these guys in front of him. How you gonna act? You know, every time these guys have to restart, you have to you take a break here, but then the lights are out on the pace car now. You got to bring it again to get that focus back. It's not easy. Every time the car does a little bit different, temperature changes on the track. Every set of tires you get could be the same or different. How you run and how you abuse them the first couple laps. What kind of pace are these guys going to run? Look at Ken Hansen, best lap, 30.543 is. With one more stop still looming, are they going to start to push here? Or are they going to try to get in line?
Well, here we are restarting on lap 99, and I watched over my shoulder as I was stepped aside there. I was surprised to see no takers for the top off.
I think it's pushed now. I mean, it's top off. I don't know. That does that get you to the end?
Well, top off and then save from the drop.
Lap down cars on the inside.
Quite a lot of them tonight.
007 definitely wants the caution here. Get himself back on the lead lap. But he's got, contenders, and Rick Johnson is not going to lie about. And be smart. All depends what the dudes behind him do, and the 9 is
Oh, if Winston, Shane Winston's loose, and who caught the wall there? I think that might have been Derby. And Dan Jones did not get back.
He did not get back on that. It was too fast. Rick would have gave him that lap back if he had a chance, but because you don't want him in the way there. But what does Rick Johnson do now? Yeah, you got to stop. Whoa, no, I don't know. You're right on the edge right now. You're looking at 35, 34 laps.
Hard hit there for Derby Don.
Boy.
Oh, the 115 gets sent toppling, as does the 87 of Tom Jackson.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my bucket.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still using that bucket.
Bring me my bucket. Oh, thank goodness. My
I
Pony
gotta
Express
throw up.
stablemate Tom Jackson, fresh out of the infield care center. Good to hear your voice after that ride there, buddy.
Oh, I knew we were going to bring Pony Express home on this one. I just knew it. But golly, how did that happen?
Yeah, in a heartbeat. That's how that happened. Looks like 34 got loose up there middle of the track and bounced it off the 3, and Derby Don had nowhere to go, and then you caught the aftermath.
Well, Tom, great progress for you over the last couple of years, and you're seriously a top 10 car in this race. That's got to feel good. Your progression of what you're doing.
Well, yeah, of course, with all these professionals out here to be up there amongst them and to run with them, that really does make you feel good about yourself. But yeah, I appreciate that, Milty. Thank you.
Oh, Derby's still getting service. I don't know if that car will continue. I gotta imagine Dave
and
Ellens
the
is probably
leaders here,
out.
what are they going to do? Dan Jones, he's got to stay out. And
Dave Ellens actually has joined us also from the infield care center there. They cut you out of that car in record time, bud.
Oh man, it got me out pretty. Well, there's a big hole in the side of the car. It wasn't that hard.
There you go.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to be coming out of there, Dan. I mean, Dave.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was gonna be okay, and then I think Tom got me inside, and that was all it took.
Yeah, you guys are just both caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time there, victim of circumstance.
Yeah, I saw it happening, and at the point of the corner, there's nothing much you can do, and I hoped it was going to go low, but it came high, and I was right there.
Well, yeah, and we also were on fresh tires, so you're sliding all over the place. So
Yeah,
exactly.
that was a situation.
Yeah, sudden removes on cold tires. It's very hard to control the car. It's very squirrely. Bill Farmer checking in too. Good to see our series sponsor popping in here for the final race of the season.
One of the original members
What's up, gentlemen?
of FSB. No Steelers.
Hey, Mr. Bill.
I love the guys.
I had enough of getting in the way tonight. I think I don't know what the hell happened out there. But
looked like one car in front of you and Pops. Well, you and Pops were racing for position, and then one car got tight in front of you, and it sent you suddenly 3 wide, and you guys just ran out of room off the corner.
Good to see you on the track, though, Bill, and thank you for sponsoring the trophy. And
very welcome, very welcome. This is a great league. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Hey,
Love
we gonna see Will
trophies.
anytime soon?
Will's been having problems with this game on his computer. He gets in there, everything seems fine, and then it just crashes. And it's not just isolated; it's happened like 5 times in a row now, and he's on his
frustrated.
last nerve with it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else he did. He took the game out, reinstalled. I don't know. He's working on it.
All right, well, have him call me over the holiday break there. We'll see if we can crack this.
Sounds good. All right, I'm checking out, guys.
Yeah.
Fun racing here again tonight, and we'll see you next season.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Bill, for all you do, and hope to see you again in the new year.
You got it, buddy. Take care, gentlemen.
All right. Once again, folks, Bill Farmer from Farmer Brothers Contracting, our title sponsor, checking in for one last time here in season 41. Looks like Dan Jones got to go up the middle here to get into position as we line up with the lights out on the FSB pace car. Restart
Did
will
you
be
see
on
me
lap
beat
104.
Rick Johnson off the line last time?
That was a
He
good
gave it to
restart,
me.
yeah.
I'm telling you, this guy ain't,
Had the right
this
car,
is the
just wrong
real
night.
Rick Johnson tonight, folks.
Well, you plus you got that damage to the car, which ain't helping your isn't helping your cause there. Still trapped 2 laps down.
Yep. And I missed the lucky dog. Apparently, I didn't do it right. So the last time. No biggie.
You were lined up on the inside, so.
Yep, I didn't know. I forgot.
Pace car is off. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Let's go racing, boys.
Well, here we are with 20 laps to go. Or 30 laps to go, rather. Whoa, the 51 of Dave Jandry spun the tires in the start big time in front of Jeff Hale. And now we got Ryan Johnson, Rick Castle.
Yellow out.
Big crash. Like Shane Wisman might have gotten a piece of that too.
And the caution is out. 24
looks like
down low in the pit road.
Yeah, he's got bad connection. Blinking in and out.
So here's the restart from Shane Wisman's perspective. It looks like a chain reaction to a bad start up there. It got him into the back of the 124.
You know, I'd like to take this time to thank you for the trophy and also for the work from what the heck is that called that you're
The canvas
sending
print?
me? Yeah, from Mike
Mike
Chorlinger, one of our longtime members, and worked for Disney for years. I mean, you can see the. Well, you can't see it right now, but see the great poster of my 2016 EP championship that he made. I mean, a full length, like 4 foot by. I just appreciate so much all the stuff you guys do for me.
Absolutely, it's so cool
Hey,
to
thanks.
see. And we're having fun. Yeah.
Yeah, are these guys good or what? I mean, are you kidding me?
We've had 2 good runs with green flag stops. That's pretty good for this track. And this many people.
Yeah, a big field like this making 2 green flag stops in a night is nothing to scoff at. Yeah, a couple times we had cautions. They read cautions real quick. That's the nature of the beast. That looked like just a tire spin chain reaction there, which happens.
Well, it's a friendship thing, but it's also a professional sim racing thing. So, everybody expects everybody to do what they got to do, and they do.
John Sheaves
And,
asked, what would the late
people
great...
make mistakes, and when you do, you get your comeuppance.
Sean Sheaves asks, what would the late great Bender have said if he was involved in that wreck? I think he'd say that'll buff right out.
Absolutely. Rob Rogerson is who he's talking about. Canadian, longtime friend of ours, RIP. What a great dude. One of the original 6 of us that started FSB. It's evolved into this.
Well, Gooey Guy Pitcher, the 151, will be your lucky dog.
When you've been doing this for 18 years, unfortunately, you will die.
Yeah, like maybe a week or 2 before I joined, I believe you guys got the news about Texas Nation.
Nicole, Texas Nation, Nicole.
And then, Mike Baker and Nicole have passed in the time that I've been here.
It's
Nicole Johnson, the first lady of Fast. She's a hell of a super speedway competitor.
absolutely. Steve Garrison, longtime friend of ours too, of the league. He passed away about 5 years ago, but
Well, we're gonna get this thing restarted here, I believe. Yep, lights out on the FSB Pontiac Firebird pace car. Rick Johnson, your leader. Ken Hansen, second. Chris Beckman, third. Matt Watkins in fourth. And Dave Jandry, fifth. My pick. Still haven't cursed him completely. The 29, Jeff Hale, still very much alive there. And don't look now, but there's a 3-car back there. And it ain't Dale Earnhardt. Might as well be, though. That's Mark DeRocket Descenza behind Jason Dolfer. And he is in 8th, and he's got his teammates in sight. And you know he's going to have a plan to get up there and get in the mix soon.
the 41 wants to be where he wants to be, and the 63 of Jason Dolfer, my pick. He needs to move forward if he wants a chance to move up in the points in the last race this season. But
look at that. Our
what
picks
a
are
great
both
run from the 63, and what a great member.
Green
of this
flag.
league. Jason Dolfer is definitely the shizzle. Yeah. Now let's get on.
And Beckman wants to get a run down the backstretch here. I don't know if that's going to work.
Oh boy, that's good. Dude, you know, get some in-car.
Let's see who we got. Yeah, we haven't done a lot of that except during Rex. Let's go with Mr. Hale here.
Jeff Hale. This what these pros see here. Car on the outside. See that on this outside, inside. And you're not braking here. Maybe a little bit of like light braking, laying on the brake just a little bit. But basically drift and roll. Look at that. Inside. Trying to work him here. Might want to tap the brake a little in the center there to set your car up. That's a great pass by Jeff Hale right there. And he's a great passer, especially on the starts. Just saw it happen right there. You see the Cinza behind you? You know who these guys are. He's either, hey, you know who you're dealing with. Backed up. You won all over the 50. All the 51 high on the inside. On the
Oh,
outside.
he's 51 stuck in the wall. Caution out. Caution speedway.
Debris on the track.
There's a debris caution? No, it's probably from the 51 dragging against the wall.
Right there. I mean, I'm fired up right there. When you're driving, dude, I ran like a 10-hour Suzuka race a while back, about a month ago, and my hands still hurt because I cannot not grab the wheel like a maniac. It's like my left hand still hurts.
Yeah, Dan, I don't know about that debris caution.
Intensity when I drive, I mean,
That's what Goober called it.
That might be what Goober said, but here's the actual cause. Looks like the 99 of Pops Marguson. He had some rear end damage, and remember what happened to Lamb before? Boom,
Yep.
part 2. Didn't quite hit it as solidly, but it did significant damage.
And I guarantee these guys are. The key is like David Hobbs used to say, the great David Hobbs.
Can I go in now, even though I'm a lap down, and just get the EOLL?
But,
Yes.
I can go, even though I'm a lap down?
Yeah, that'll get you an end of longest, yeah.
Or should I go around one more time?
Is it for the Lucky Dog?
Yep.
Then you pit on the lap down lap.
Okay, so go around once more.
Yeah.
10-4.
Pit stops by the leaders. Oh, Jeff Hale stays out.
So did Mr. Earnhardt there.
Wow.
Jeff Hale stays out.
That's big. I don't know if I agree with that.
Right there.
I could see maybe taking 2.
We're
I don't know.
not in Vegas, but I'm sure they
You're good
got
on the
some
short term
gambling
with
in
these
Atlanta.
tires, so
Do they? Or
it'd be hard to pass them
wow,
still.
that's a huge gamble.
They got
With
plenty of other
114 to
takers out there.
okay, let's do the math here.
Oh,
114, 132.
We're already within the
you
window.
should be pitting right now, dude. That's it.
Yeah, they
I
just
think
put
that's a
about
huge
10
mistake
laps
right
on the tires, right?
You can make it to the end from here.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the question is, how much tire wear do they have?
He's gonna get. Wow, I don't know. So there you have it. Is he the only one? I don't know. Let's take a look here. Three cars at B2. He stopped. I think everybody stopped but him. Dan Jones back down pit road.
Going down pit road this time to serve as
stall here.
Okay.
Flipping the gas. Come on, come on, come on. 4 tires for. Might as well. Still going to be the lead car.
I need one more caution, boys.
Back now.
And then he'll be back in it.
With 10 to go.
Not until 10 to go.
20.
Yeah, with 10 to go, you can't do this. But with 20 to go, you can. Because you still get. Once you got 10 to go, you can't light. You have to go to the back.
My car's still pretty good considering.
You guys are all rolling the dice.
I was ready to give up, but I did a Sean.
It's going to get. Going to be some swinging here pretty soon.
Well, guys, as we end the season, I've got to give props to Ryan Johnson. You guys have no idea out there in the audience what this guy has to do. He has to race and do his deal and still give laps back to drivers and coordinate and run the race. It's an amazing feat, and I got to give props to Ryan Johnson tonight.
So he's Johnny on the spot, getting the points updated for us. Working the reviews with us in the admin forum.
Work at FSB. They work. They don't get paid. Work for the love of sport and this sim and the league, and they put huge time in. And definitely, yeah, absolutely.
All of them, all of us, our admins are just wonderful, and they just do a great job, and they're all volunteers, like you said. It's just an honor to be able to be a privilege to be able to be a part of this group. And you guys, thank you so much. As we end this season, 150 plus broadcasts, let's do 150 more, and thank you for all you do. And let's see a great ending to this race, guys.
All right, Sam, thank you for
trophy, boss, and everybody involved.
And thank you, Sammy, for keeping this whole thing going. 18 years and counting.
I can only take credit for a few years of that, and you guys take credit for it too.
Well,
ahead,
you were our first pick. When I talked to Jim, when Jim Ray said, "I'm going to let this league go, I want them to run it," it was a no-brainer.
Here we go. Pace car ducking off. We're single file once again. Thanks, Sammy, for checking in. Here we go on lap 117 of 132. Jeff Hale, Mark DeSenza, Jason Dulfer. Looks like the...
Whoa! In-car with Dan Jones, and they're all crashing in front of him.
Oh, did I need that one?
Does a great job to miss it. There's a huge melee there. I just happened to be stuck on Dan Jones' in-car, and the pro handled it, but man, there's melee in front of him. Caution is out. This is exactly what Rick Johnson wants here.
no, it's not.
Show that in-car with Dan, or maybe the cars in front of him, but
That's not what Rick Johnson wanted because he's very much involved in that.
Oh no! I missed that. Oh crap!
In fact, he ended up on his door. Oh, so did Chris Beckman.
Okay, I gotta
Big
watch
pile
your
up.
feed. All right, here we go.
Big pile up there. Looks like the 124
Oh
got a
my
bad start.
gosh! No. Rick Johnson on his door, as you said. Here we go. You're showing it again here.
4 new tires for me again, and
Oh
free
my
lap.
God! Yeah, Rick didn't want to hit the 124. He hit him, and then his teammate hit him. Oh, that's the worst thing that could possibly happen for Highline. 2 teammates wipe each other out. Oh my gosh!
It all went back to another rough start there. That first gear is a stump puller.
Yeah, watching your feed here.
Yeah, watch it from Dan Jones.
I'm watching Bond here. That's what I was watching. And he sees it coming, so. Oh my gosh. Oh, Rick Johnson. Whoever, 91. Rick Castle wrongly worked his way back up towards the front, and then he gets hammered in that too. Oh my gosh.
Tell you that's textbook avoidance there, though. You don't try to drive through it.
Yeah, that's.
You just stop.
Exactly. That's Dan Jones being doing what he do. And
I did a Sean, I call it. I would have given up when I wiped out, but that was 26th spot, and now I'm up to 19th. I'm good with that.
Absolutely.
You donkey bob.
And never give up.
Nope, never give up. You never know how many other people are going to be in the same boat. And I'm sure Sean's won a lot of championships that way in the U2 Milt. Don't give up.
Yeah, sometimes you don't give up. You never give up.
Yeah. You never know when. Especially with this point system we've got, it's designed, to create close points battles over a short season, and every point that you can pick back up on the track is worth its weight in gold.
Well, a car we haven't talked about tonight, who's a champion,
Jeff Hale.
great driver is not just Jeff Hale, but the 3
Mark
car,
DeSenza. My God.
Mark the Rocket DeSenza, yeah.
Comes.
Right, he's back to old form.
Rocket.
Yeah, well, Slim was saying,
And he's had the battle, unlike what, we've seen him throughout the years of he's either a dominant car or he's not. And usually he blows chunks on the pit stop, but tonight, been a strategic battle with the 3 and as far as within himself and working it, and now, and there's 2 guys. There's a lot of guys you don't want behind you. The 29 on the restart, definitely, but there's another guy. Is that 3 guy? Good. Then you look back there. What do we have here? For every misfortune for somebody is opportunity for others.
Yeah, and so like Dan was talking about,
Caution
he managed to fight his way back on to.
His car is off.
Caution lights are off now, so we're gonna go green this time by. So as Dan said, the perseverance got him back in the lead lap, and now the journey to do that involved a lot of cars taking damage, which he can now pass. And Rick Castle's around again on the backstretch here under caution.
Watching the 3 car in car.
I don't know why he was slowing down for her.
Whipping himself back and forth. No, that doesn't help you as far as heating your tires up. But it's the same thing I always did, and me and him It fires you up, gets you going. He's on it. He's chomping. In car with the 3 here. Let's go. Get that.
Did he have an end of long? He had an end of long
on
sign,
his
maybe.
ass. Let's go. Come on. Bumps him on the start. Get on it. Come on. Look, man, that 3 guy.
Oh, that's not going to work. And what a... Nope, not saved. Oh, we're under caution again.
Look at the rear here. He's got company.
I don't think you're alive.
My pick, Dolphin and P3 here.
Yeah, big wreck, Milty.
Caution is out.
Jeff Hale still has the caution.
If I'm 6'3" at Dolphin and I'm in this mix with these studs right now and I got a chance to win, these guys are fired up, man. I'm telling you.
Man, caution's really breeding cautions here late.
You get caught in like a, I don't know what the word is, but you get caught in like a zone where time becomes reality. These guys haven't eaten in like hours, you know?
Don't remind us.
Well, when you're under caution, all of a sudden you realize, like, man, I gotta be, you know?
Back teeth are floating.
Exactly. Been there, done that. When they're going, I mean, dream focus. I loved it. Love that in car, you know. What are you gonna do? You're gonna stay out. There's no pitting for these front guys. It's on like Donkey Kong.
You see what happened there. Looks like the 6 got a little help from 59.
He's been the real deal. He's been here. You guys are so good. In a win, it's a possibility. Can't give up. Got great track position. Got a great car. And these two guys in front of him are definitely serious. Sorry, I need to watch that wreck.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, picture around there.
I was trying to do it from the 6. There we go. I had the wrong gray car centered. Too many gray cars right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he got loose a little in front of the 59 or what. Or if the 59 came in too hard.
It looks like 59 went and parked.
A bunch of bros.
Yeah, he's got to count it as 2 because he was involved in something else. But tough break there because it looked like the 6 just kind of stopped in the middle of the corner. So we had nice green flag runs there for a bit, and now we've turned into a bit of a demolition derby, which usually plays into Derby Don's hands, but not tonight. See, he's taking the short end of some of these. He's back in 12th. You know, we will have a intentional demolition derby here in the off season. Depending how I'm feeling, I might actually participate and broadcast that.
It's been great, and definitely league material and member material, and you know, just maybe it didn't work out for him that time, but this car, the real deal, and the pro.
Yeah, cold tires here, it's tricky.
Of what he can do. I mean, these guys are all so good. I mean, it's incredible. After 18 years, and they said this sim was done, and everybody's going to iRacing or whatever, and you know.
Well, that's the thing. Like just today.
Seriously, badass league.
Yeah, just today, someone was asking in the sim racing Facebook group, you know, is there anything NASCAR other than iRacing that's any good? Like all, you know, people run the Assetto Corsa mods and R Factor mods. Every sim that's come along has had NASCAR mods made for it, but they just don't capture it. You know, road racing centric sims don't translate to NASCAR very well. And so here it is 18 years later, and a bunch of guys, not just myself, were suggesting, yeah, NR 2003 is it. Sure, the physics are locked if you don't want to get sued by iRacing, but nothing simulates oval racing like a sim made for oval racing.
I agree, and that's why we do iRacing. In fact, my teammates are getting ready as soon as I get off here. If you guys would like,
Hey, Ryan.
Hello.
Milton Mitter Jr. Twitch. I might broadcast a little bit before I crash here. My teammates are running the 12 hours of Sebring. That's road racing, but so if you want to check it out, I'll probably pop that up for a little bit. But
it's all right. All right.
Hey.
Right
sorry
now,
to be up here, but I'm up here, so let's watch this finish. It's going to be exciting.
Heck yeah.
We're doing the P3 here. Come on, Jason.
That's why you can't hear us, Milty, because you don't have the player engines turned down. All right, so Jeff Hale leads us back to green. Oh, wow. Ken Hansen pushes up in front of Matt Watkins. Matt Watkins, top to bottom, going to take him 3 wide down the back.
On the inside. Look at the end car of the 63 here. Trying
Nope.
to follow the 29, but the 20, that 15.
Gopher washes up high. He's going to be trapped 3 wide, too.
And now he's getting freight trained by 2 cars.
And Mr. I hate this track number 3, Sleep.
Yeah. Oh, he got bogged up in the middle, though. He's got Matt Watkins all up his tailpipe.
Oh, my gosh.
Business is picking up here, folks. They're door to door.
Getting some there. Really seeing the push in the 63 there. I don't know if it's arrow or what, but a lot of time left here. Come on.
Not really.
2, 3 wide, 4 wide. 41 of Beckman on the apron there.
Oh, you can crush a beer can between the beer can and the jeans machine there.
Come on.
Oh, no. The 3 and the 9.
That's going to be it. Racing back here.
Oh, it's the big one.
They're flipping and crashing.
And this is for the win. They're coming back to 2 to go, 3 to go.
Matt Watkins smokes them all on the restart.
Matt Watkins.
Passes everybody and wins the race.
I tell you, Hansen and DeSenza were looking for a place to wreck.
Winning the championship and the race.
I was just trying to say, Hansen and DeSenza were looking for a place to wreck down pretty much all the way through 3 and 4. And all the way down the front stretch, and they finally hooked going into turn 1. You see they almost touched there. They do touch here. Swing back out. They touch again, and then again, and away they go.
This guy, I'm telling you,
Knows where to be.
Is a world-class anything type of guy, man. I wish he would try to run some.
Then behind them here.
Races with us at Doggy Bop, and
Now look at this pile up behind them here. The 41, 51, they all go for a tumble.
He's a freaking badass. Wow.
Rick Johnson's just pulled in.
Right on board, Chris Beckman.
To win, it just, man, you know, I mean, you never know. That's why you should have
So
show
my
up,
copy
because you
doesn't
never
go over your
know
broadcast,
how
right?
these things are going to end up. You know?
Holy
I
crap!
just
I'm in
saw
seventh.
Mark. I just saw
Yeah, you
Mark.
probably didn't even think you would have gotten
I just
that
I
after
just have to avoid people, and
after being a lap down, you know.
2 laps down. Missed one of my lucky dogs. 3 black flags.
I wanted to give you that lucky
3
dog.
black flags.
I was just clueless, man. Sorry, Ryan.
It's all right. I was like, no.
I was having fun racing you,
You
getting
gotta
ahead
go
of you
in
there.
longest line. Yeah, it's all right. Good.
That's okay.
Eh,
This is just fun here,
I was
man.
trying, man.
What a show, dudes.
I can't
man,
believe
really.
I was staying ahead of you there.
These guys
You
put
were
on a
you were just
show
letting me
or
though,
what?
right? You felt sorry for me.
Nah, it wasn't that. I gave you the lucky dog, but you didn't do the penalty thing. It's like, and then you were like, well, I'm 2 laps down. Well, it doesn't matter if you're 2 laps down. You gotta get in the longest line.
Yeah, no worries. I know for better. I won't miss that
Alright.
one next time.
All right, ten
My fault,
brother.
totally. I thought there was
Well.
actually somebody else that was a lap down.
Yeah, you were it. So
I was 2 down at that time, and then I thought there was somebody
like-
1 lap.
you recovered pretty good. So
Just hanging in there, right?
Yeah.
We'll watch again that restart here from the 15 that ended up getting the win. He makes short work of the 9 through 1 and 2, top to bottom, hooks the white line, and down the backstretch passes just about everybody. And look at that rocket ship just on rails. He's picked up several spots in just that first lap. Push descends it to the lead. So close at the 3. Let's see him burning it down here on the live shot. And when the 3 car couldn't block him into 1, that was the winning move. He had him stuck up high. And the wreck starts behind him, and that seals the deal. He just had to hold off Jeff Hale coming back to the caution flag. And Matt Watkins puts a cap on fantastic season. Another win. Championship already long since clinched.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And dude is... And he doesn't just do that in this league. In the other great NASCAR 2003 leagues, he is, you know, a champion too.
Yeah, I think he might have a bright future in this sim racing thing.
I don't know. It's still up for debate.
Well, you know,
Just joking. Yes,
yeah,
he's
absolutely.
pretty damn good. So
There we go. I replaced the falling leaves with snow. I forgot to do that. This is the winter broadcast here.
Castle, is this the updated points here? Or?
think it should
I'm
be the
updating
final.
it, but it's kind of being slow right now. So I don't know if it's.
It's been like that for a little while.
Yep, it's updated.
Okay, so Castle
be good.
still gets second. How about that? I just love that. What a wonderful guy. And that ace, P3, gets a podium.
Tied there with his
you
teammate,
know-
the Highwayman. Not present
Wow.
tonight. Jason
I mean,
Dolphin
that's-
Jones moves up to 6th. Ryan Johnson falls to 7th. Steve Weber 8th. Dave Ellens 9th. And Jeff Hale rounding out the top 10 in points there. But just
Well,
an
I
absolute
think-
dominant season. 2 races worth of a point lead there for Matt Watkins. So he could have sat out the last 2. Still,
Well, when
that
you
would have
talk
been like 2
about
races.
Rick Castle, you're talking about an evolution of several years, several seasons of getting, to this point to challenge for a championship. Matt Ace, I don't know
We
if
got him
it's
here in
his
the booth
first
here with
season
us.
or second. Still just a wonderful. I mean, it really showed me a lot with his patience, and this race definitely a great run from him to get third in the points, and great season. It
Third
really
tonight,
showed
third in the points.
his experience, and this ain't his first rodeo. So great job.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good job, Matt. And yeah, tell us about your run there. Kind of a up and down night, but landed on your feet there.
Well, I was kind of just playing the off strategy of trying to stay out as long as I could, save my tires, and with some timely cautions and some lucky misses, in all fairness. That's kind of how I was able to do anything. And definitely some luck at the end with the two guys in front of me getting together. But those old tires had nothing left, and I was just happy to hold third. So I was just happy to stay out of trouble tonight.
Yeah, that'll take you a long way sometimes, and you've definitely done a good job of that all season, all series. Picked up wins here and there. Good job, man. The third's nothing to scoff at in this series, for sure.
How did I finish third in the points? Wow, I'm shocked, actually.
Yeah, you're tied with Jim,
I mean, that's
third
a
in points.
serious-
Yeah.
I mean, you got in this league to get third in the points. That's shows me your professionalism and skills. It's a great job. Podium, dude. Time for champagne, Matt.
Sounds good.
Good stuff. So hopefully we see more of that upward trend next season. But fantastic season 41 all around for you there. Congratulations.
Yeah, he
And
can roll,
Jeff
dude.
Hale,
I'm telling you.
I put the jinx on Jeff Hale. I'll tell you right now. I had you picked, and you almost got it. But at least it came home in one piece, which is more than I can say for most weeks when I pick, especially when I pick you. So you're welcome. But tell us about your run there, Jeff.
Well, since you jinxed me, Winston was able to get second. I'll take it. So not a whole lot of bad pushing on that tonight. So, but yeah, up and down night. I think me and Matt kind of got into him on pit road. I think he slipped through, and so we lost a lot of spots there. Went towards the back and was able to find our way back. Made a pit call there at the end to stay out and got us track position, and tires were still in good shape. So I think when Mark got up there with me and we were battling there at the end, we probably would have done better staying 1-2 rather than side by side. But he's going for the win just like me. And once Matt and them guys got under us, it was on. Then just couldn't pull back up right after that. But was able to avoid that right there at the end. Tough luck for Mark and those guys. But yep, got a good finish, so nothing to complain about.
Fuck, dude, you were. Sorry about my language.
Swear jar.
I thought we were. We're still alive here. Heck, dude. That was Jeff Hale of old, man. I mean, dude, you don't want that guy behind you. And you were on one. Great job, man.
Yeah, I was hungry tonight, but congrats to Matt. It was another championship and win tonight, so great job by him. What was there?
Well, I want to throw out drug Rick Castle up here. He's
number 2 in the
quiet
points
guy,
there.
But you know what? He finished second in the points. Gotta get this guy up here. Rick, great job, great season.
Had a rough night tonight, though. Looks like you got bounced around a bit.
Yeah, I sure did.
Too, man. Yeah. You were second to the great Matt Watkins, and you beat everybody else.
Handily beat everyone else, I might add. You got
thank you guys.
Substantial point lead
it.
over third.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. But tonight definitely wasn't a good night. I finally got up to 11th spot. And that's when everything started going bad for me, right when I thought I might have been able to get somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of restarts didn't treat you very well there.
Yeah, they didn't, and I felt I might have had 2 incidents because I did do a self spin earlier in the race one time and brought the yellow out, even though I didn't hurt anybody or cause anybody any problems that I know of.
Yeah, that counts.
But yeah, so I disconnected just to be sure. But
that's a safe play. Yeah,
so
you were safe in
tough
points.
Night, a tough night for sure, but great racing there, and good job, Matt. Another
great
championship.
Season, talking to you for a long time. The last 2-3 years here, and now, you're a class act, and you race clean, and you got skills, and you're getting better and better,
and you can take that going forward. You can always build on a season like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Friday nights, that's the best it is, except for a Pro Cup, but great job.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
Great racing, everybody. Right. Congrats on the win, and to all the guys in here.
Yeah, and congrats. Yeah, again, your winner, your champion, puts a cap on it to make it officially 2 races worth of points, even missing a race. Matt Watkins with the win and the championship. So that was a hell of a restart, dude. We had to replay that restart while you were finishing it out under caution.
God, you were mowing them down like you were a friggin' lawnmower,
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to go high or low, and Ken went high, so I was like, I guess we're going low. So I just turned it left, went low, and got a hell of a run.
Yeah, it hooked that line and just went.
Yeah. And,
those new tires.
New tires are always nice. That's true.
For Mr. Feelgoods, they make you feel like Superman out there, don't they?
I really thought I made a wrong call. I came out 12th and with like 19 to go. And
exactly.
Kept having cautions. I was like, man, I don't think this can work out. But had just enough time and fresher tires, which made it a little easier. And then just most of that race was just battling back from that pit road thing, like trying to get track position and staying out on old tires. And it was just finally got there, and then got a little lucky missing that one wreck on that restart.
Well, like George Patton said, you mowed through them like crap through a goose.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would say.
And, but really good job to Webb, 5th guy, our legacy teammate, come out at night and got 8th. And Matt Ace, hell of a season. Rick Cass, hell of a season. So that's pretty cool to see those guys up there and running that way.
Thanks, man.
Well, great fields. Back in the past, you might see the end of the season be pretty flat and not too many guys. Packed field, great racing, great sportsmanship, everything. Great season. Glad to be part of it. And Matt, just dude, man, you're the guy.
You're just doing Matt things.
You got just a little bit more than the rest of these guys.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun racing these guys, so that's why I keep doing it. It's fun.
What's your plans for next season? You gonna take one off, or you gonna defend again? Give someone else a chance? What's the deal here, man? Give us the scoop.
Come on, race.
It's a good question.
Slim's planning to run, and he'd be disappointed if he didn't get a chance to beat you.
Yeah, we'll see. Moving in January, so we'll see.
Again?
Yeah, we're going back down south for a while. So.
But aren't you already south?
No, I'm in Maryland right now, so
That's south. That's on the other. That's on the other side of the Mason-Dixon line. It's south.
Okay. We're going really south now, so.
Yeah, to New Jersey, Maryland is south. Yeah,
right.
It's on the border, but it's there. It's there. All right. Well, best of wishes and best luck with that. Hopefully, you can still get the racing in. But either way, fantastic season all around. Crushed it in the chicken run. Crushed it here on Friday night. So typical Matt Watkins stuff there.
Huge and roll.
Did it with a laugh and a smile all the way too. Well, we thank everybody for joining us up here.
He's gritting his teeth like a bad dog. I guarantee it.
So let's just put a bow here on season 41 and 2021. As we this was our last broadcast of the year. Gonna take that off-season break and come back at it in January for season 42. So we thank all of our podium points and race finishers joining us up here: Rick Castle, Matt Ace, Jeff Hale, Matt Watkins, all checking in here. Thanks for you guys coming on up into the booth. And Jeff Hale, did I say Jeff Hale? I might have left him out. But thank you all for joining us here, and everybody throughout the season. In-race reporters like Dan Jones and Chris Beckman stopping into the booth. Dave Ellens, Slim, other guys we've heard from throughout the season. Ryan Johnson tonight, as well as doing his usual admin thing. Appreciate all you do to keep this series running smoothly. Everybody out there joining us on YouTube, chatting, liking, subscribing, spreading the word that FSB is here, keeping NASCAR 2003 alive, 18 years on. And of course, a lot of that's, under the guidance of Sam Young, our league owner promoter. We can't do it without you, Sammy. All the admin team running all the series, all the sponsors. Too many to mention off the top of my head because I'll probably forget somebody, but every series has a sponsor. They're all listed on the homepage there. We appreciate that. Everybody putting up the hardware for everybody to race in 6 nights a week here. 7 series, actually 8 series, because there's 2 nights that are double headers, Tuesday and Wednesday. So, plenty of racing out here. Yeah. If you're watching, want to do this?
Part of cheap sim racing.
Much cheaper than iRacing. And of course,
much cheaper than real racing.
iRacing or real racing, yeah. Either way. But yeah, appreciate everybody out there doing all you do to keep it running.
Race car driver like we all do. Get on board and get started. You can start entry level here. Start from the bottom and
Fixed setups, you don't have to worry about making your own sets.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back again. We'll be taking the off-season break, have some special events, and we'll be back in January with season 42. We'll hope you'll join us. If not here on YouTube, then out on the track. Come on out. And of course, can't thank my partner, Milt Minter Jr. enough for all you do. Taking the time, come out here and commentate with me, getting the camera set up and everything. It's always a blast with Milty. Otherwise, I'd just be talking to myself. Maybe I still couldn't get a word in edgewise, but whatever.
Probably not.
Yeah, I love you, Milty, and we'll have a happy holiday for everybody out there in FSB
love you guys.
fandom.
Have a great holiday, and everybody be safe and enjoy. And let's make some money next year so we can still do this.
Absolutely. So everybody, again, have a great holiday season. Happy New Year. And until 2022, signing off for FSB Racing Live, I've been your host, Sean Reap, saying good night.